gets a bad cut that needs stitches. He's like, nah, bro, I'm good. Like, just lets it bleed. Just lets it bleed. I'll glue it. I don't even know what that means. I heard someone say that. Someone was cut bad. My father-in-law's like, I don't need stitches. I'll glue it. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you're going to glue it? Like, what does that even mean?
Not bad for a fat guy.
What up, Clubhouse? It's Benny Polizzi and Joey Molinaro on this week's TG. Did they have another guest on? And was it Turtle from Entourage? JF, the homie. But did they talk about the weird family who called the remote a clicker? Wait, I thought this wasn't a reminiscent podcast. It's not. But did they also talk about the best hot lunch ever and why was it Turkey Manhattan? Kind of miss it. Wait, isn't there like 9 days till college football? I don't know. But let's start the show. Does Ella Langley have a boyfriend? Oh, this is on? God, thank God. Yes, it's no NFL players.
Clubhouse setup.
Clubhouse setups?
Clubhouse setup, Benny and Ella Langley. What?
Hi, Petey. Pay me song.
Petey Langley.
Holy.
Hi, Petey Langley.
Do you want to like see my family? Do you want to like come over and see my family?
I gotta record podcast, but I'll do anything for you, Petey.
No Clubhouse, no these guys episodes for like 16 weeks straight.
I was with Petey.
It's just me. It just turns into Molinar Minute.
Oh, bro, that would bang. I swear to God. You'd be on ESPN by now.
No, don't say that. We got to keep it going. We got to keep the show going. We got to keep the show on the road.
Show. Uh-oh. I'm starting to hear some ghouls and goblins. Uh-oh. There's a chill in the air.
TG199.
199.
Jeez, are we on this much of a delay already?
I don't know.
Are you hearing me now? Baby. Are you hearing me now? Are we good? You respond?
Good.
We're good?
I think I'm good.
Sick. TG199, and to be honest, not feeling fine. Got a shoulder situation going on here, coach.
What happened, dude? Rotator cuff out 3 to 4 weeks.
Station know about shoulder situation.
Station, no, I can't raise my arm over my head.
Man, I tell you what, man. I don't know if it's, I sleep on 4 inches of a bed with a 3-year-old kicking the shit out of me and 2 big dogs, and I'm just tossing and turning, and I got a weird angle, and it's just some thoracic going on or something, man.
You know, when like moms, like their wrists start to hurt when it's about to rain. That's you when it's about to be football season. Just some in the air. Just some in the air, man.
Hey, makes sense though.
Yeah.
Makes sense because it's in the shoulder where I snapped the collarbone.
Yep.
Doing what? Playing high school football.
Going in motion. Yep, broke his collarbone. Hey, what was the play? Hey, scissors, right?
There you go, Lou. There's your thumbnail photo right there, baby.
I got a bad one too. Dude, no guy has 2 healthy shoulders. It's just the law.
It wasn't scissors right. It wasn't Sally either. I was a sophomore in high school and I was on the kickoff team. And so I was just hauling ass down there. And so, I'm going, your whole job is just to blow it up, right? Blow up the little blocking guard, the little blocking wall they had. I forget what it's called. The
wedge breaker, Molinard, wedge breaker. Let's go 4.
Always maybe want B-dubs. Anyways.
Wedge breaker. Wow. Yeah. Why'd my fat ass want to order that as an appetizer?
Either wedge breaker, you get some wedges covered in cheese, a little mozzarella stick, and some fried pickles, all in one dish. Wedge breaker.
Clay, Clubhouse appetizer? Clubhouse bar? Wedge breaker? Yep. Who's not ordering that? That should be like that should be like the bread on the table for the Clubhouse bar, you know? Like you just get a wedge breaker immediately. Dude, what guy isn't going to our bar?
Hey, also 100%. Also
all this just to have a bar that we own. All right, go ahead, sorry.
Instead of in our world, instead of the icebreaker when you're meeting new people, it's the wedge breaker.
So we're going to do a little wedge breaker to start to get to know each other. Name 3 fun facts about you.
Name 3 fun facts about LaDainian Tomlinson.
Well, he changed his face mask in the 2010 season to the Bulldog face mask. And he was on the Jets. Does anybody remember that?
That weird Jets team that had Jason Taylor on there too for some reason.
The people,
anybody with me?
All the girls you're talking to.
So he just like kept talking about planes for some reason. I don't know. Probably not going to talk to him again. Yeah. So it was the wedge breaker, and I'm hauling down there, and I'm trying to do my job, and I just threw my shoulder in, and it just is one of those perfect. And I don't want to make this a local podcast, but it was Adam Eckert who I collided with.
Hottest guy alive.
And yeah, felt it, and it's just been like that ever since. But the reason that I'm feeling why this is coming back to what we were talking about with my thoracis is the reason that it's still like this. People will be like, why didn't you get it like fixed? It's because the doctors were like, yeah, that's a break. No shit. And they said we could do 2 things. We could let it heal on its own with a kind of a calcium buildup around it, and it'd be fine. Or we can do surgery. But with the surgery, just want to let you know, right around that area is a major artery. And so it could be a little bit of a risk. So I was like, okay, don't want to do that. But I'm diagnosing myself here on my own. I think that we might be coming around here to where it's kind of messing with the arteries and the veins in this situation. So it's kind of getting some
shoulder sticky situation.
Yeah. Anyways,
should have taken the risk.
Well, now here I am, like 20 years later, I'm going to have to go back and do it anyways. So,
boy.
Classic.
What a week that'll be.
Mm-hmm. March Madness. It's not getting a snip. It's just getting the collarbone fixed.
My ass.
Takes a whole week, my ass. We're burying the lead here, though, Johnson. Gotta tell you, we're burying the lead here in TG199 because I got a guest again this week.
Uh-oh!
Oh, Daddy's took a week off. Did Mel's best, and we got a guest again. Uh-oh. Very excited about it. Our friend Jerry Ferrara.
JF.
Green 80 Jeff. You know him and love him as Turtle from Entourage. One of the best shows ever. Every guy's favorite show, Entourage. Turtle, Jerry, has become a pretty good friend and kind of a mentor. And he spent 45 minutes with us or so. And we talk all things. We talk sports. We talk New York. We talk Entourage. We talk growing up in Brooklyn in the late 90s. Good shit.
Bro knows ball. A real homie. Like one of those guys you're like, did we grow up together?
Right. Maybe.
Did our dads know each other? Did we get in a fight at my my neighbor's house on the trampoline? Did we get in a fight?
Maybe the most clubhouse guest so far. It's our 4th one. Maybe the most clubhousey guest so far, which is saying something because Micah Hyde got it right off the jump. Brady Quinn, obviously, hottest guy ever.
BQ.
Kyle Long. I mean, his family is clubhouse, you know, but super excited about that with Jerry. Yeah. But I'm also super excited because, hey, you check out the hat.
It's a good one.
Because I hate to be that guy. But preseason football, hey, shoulders aching. Preseason football is back. And I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say best I've felt about the Steelers quarterback situation in probably close to 10 years. At least 8 years.
What's happening?
Bro, did you not see Drew Allar go out there, ball out? You getting the clock ready? Yeah, man, I'm feeling good. And yes, it's preseason, and everybody's going to say, but they're playing their tricky. Let me have my moment. Because that was the most competent quarterback play that I've seen from the Pittsburgh Steelers probably since 2018 when Big Ben was there before he got hurt. Drew Allar, Will Howard, even Mason Rudolph going out there. That's without old Raj playing because it's preseason week number 1. But Drew Allar, you're looking at him. He's going with Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy, this is why they brought him in, to go to the quarterback school, to fix the footwork, to break him down from the bottom all the way up to the top, to get his mind right, to get his feet right, to get his mechanics right, to make playing quarterback as easy as you possibly can. Setting the quarterback up for success. Development. Something we haven't seen in Pittsburgh in a long, long time. And that is why Mike McCarthy is here, and I'm pumped about Drew Allar. I'm just going to say it. Sir.
I thought it was meant to be. I thought it was meant to be when I was in Pittsburgh for the draft, and the Steelers drafted Drew Allar, and some dude just started banging on the wall. God, that was my favorite. I'll never forget that.
I wish I would have been there with you because I was at that same restaurant 2 other
crazy. Times. Dude just stood up. Let's go! Started banging. Dude, I was like, oh, this is like Pittsburgh. Okay. I get it now. That was like, this is Steelers like fans. Okay.
And that's look, and Will Howard too. Like, I'm not so slouch. I'm not sleeping on Will Howard either. My point being is that even though it's preseason, and yes, it doesn't really matter. What matters is the grander picture.
Big picture.
The fact that Mike McCarthy is somebody who thinks offensively, who has experience working with quarterbacks. That's his specialty. So even if it doesn't end up being Drew Allar, even if it doesn't end up being Will Howard, the fact that you have somebody in place that thinks that way, it's something we haven't had for 2 decades, man. 2 decades. And it's refreshing. And I'm excited about it. And if I wasn't excited about it coming off last Thursday night, thinking about it all weekend, watching the replays, breaking down all the tape of Drew Allar, I'd be lying to you. I'd 100% be lying to you, Ben.
We're breaking down tape on this podcast.
Oh, I'm not breaking it down. I'm just watching the breakdowns of tape from people I trust. I guess somebody in the know, somebody you trust, and that's what I'm doing.
What number is he? Allar.
16.
I like it.
And
franchise
a good
tag.
friend of mine, a Yenzer through and through, Dave Damashek, he sent me 1 + 6 = 7.
Whoa. Dude, I was talking about this with Logan. We're thinking about, we're talking about numbers right now.
Mm-hmm.
What's the best number on each in the NFL? Like, who has the best jersey numbers? Like, who has the best 1? Like, thinking font. Who has the best 2? Who has the best font. 3? Like the best looking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of teams have like OG block numbers, but some just look better than the others. And Logan was like, dude, the Chicago Bears have the best 2.
I like that too.
It's a good 2. Yep. It's a good 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It could work across multiple fields.
It just looks nice, dude. A 52 on the Bears jersey. Ooh. But then you think like a teen number, like an 18 on the Bears doesn't look that good because the 1 is just like, it doesn't have a serif. You know what I mean? It looks a little unbalanced. So it can't. So there's a drawback to those numbers too.
Yeah. No, that's a good discussion. I'd like to see if I can look up like a template that has all NFL jersey
number fonts.
Not a uniform pod. You got something for me? You got something for me there? Dude, hey, you know what? This just popped up. I think the 49ers with the drop shadow.
What number though?
It just really does a lot. First thing popped up is old CMC. Give me 23. Like I think that just looks good.
It does look really good.
The drop shadow on it. It's a little bit of classic, a little bit of throwback.
What's your favorite Steelers number? Can only pick one. I was going through my head and I was like, I can't really think of one that's standing out to me, but I bet Joey knows one.
God dang. You know what it is? We're going with italics, right? And we get a little bit into this with Jerry. We're going with the italic one.
Definitely.
God, I want you to guess actually real quick.
Dude. I just don't understand what they talk about on their podcast. Like, you say you like this podcast. What are they talking about? Hey. 8. Steelers 8.
No. Funny. Yeah, old KP from back in the day. Now Raj, Tommy Maddox, obviously. Not 8.
Tommy Maddox climbing up in the like stat tracker ratings for names. Jason Sehorn, Mike Piazza, Nathan Vasher, Tommy Maddox. Guys, we talk about way too much.
Howie Long.
Not enough. Howie Long. Oh my God, goat.
We're gonna need Austin to get on the front row. Austin to get on that with the counter.
Such a sick name, front row Austin. God, it's a sick nickname. All right, what's Steelers number? What's Steelers number?
17.
Ooh, so like both of them together, you gotta pick one, like the 1 or the 7. Yeah, just 1 through 10.
How it all looks. 1 through 10.
Well, that's a good. I mean, I can't.
I didn't realize that's how we were going with it.
It's a good way to play that game too, though.
Hold on.
I got one.
Dead air. Looking up numbers.
It's okay.
Hey, you know what mine is? I know what mine is. If we're just doing the 0 through 10 on the font template.
So Bears 2.
Yeah. Steelers, give me 5.
Oh, nice.
Give me 5.
Why is that?
Man.
Why is that? What's it make you think of?
I like the slant on the 5 in the italic just stands out differently.
And
it's good and it's solid and it's balanced. You know, sometimes if you have an italicized number, like you mentioned, or numbers in general, like you mentioned with the Bears, just a little bit, the balance, it's off in a certain way, right? Like 8's leaning a little bit too much. 7's a little too slanted. No disrespect to 7.
It is.
5 though, it just equals out the top and the bottom. Yeah. It's whole.
Looks sleek.
It looks clean. It looks sleek. It looks fast.
Who is their corner, or who is
my son's the 5th? Jalen Ramsey.
Is he 5? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That looked good on him. Hey, I got one. All
right.
Denver Broncos 3. Like how yeah. It's like caca. Yeah. What do they talk about on this podcast? I just don't get it.
Please, just if you're gonna turn on these guys, make sure you tell me to bring my headphones because I'm not listening to that shit.
You wouldn't understand, babe.
Sorry, babe. Yeah, but overall with the Steel, I think 17. I'm very excited about Jeremy Bernard. I think that looks fast, sleek. 17. Mike Wallace, shout out.
God, every team. Been on every team. Mike Wallace, all 32 teams.
Oh shit, dude! I was thinking about it though because with preseason, not a football podcast, not a local podcast, but with preseason football happening, I've been tuning into a bunch of different games because I'm just that itching for football, right? I think a lot of us are. But what's wild is that catching me off guard every year is that you have to listen to the local team announcer. So even if it's on NFL Network where you're watching the game, it's the feed from the local broadcast.
Favorite part?
it's a weird dynamic.
Clubhouse silver linings.
Yeah, it's a weird dynamic, and it makes you feel at home, but also at the same time, it's foreign enough that you're kind of like, all right, I know this isn't quite right yet.
Yeah. It's like giving them a rep too. I like it. You go on NFL Network and it feels like unfamiliar. I'm like, did we tap into the wrong like server or something?
Right.
It feels a little like, wait, do I like them now? Like you kind of like feel like you're like you're in the city.
You know what it feels like? It feels like sleeping over at a kid's house for the first or second time that you've done it. And so you're excited about it, but you get there and you're hearing different voices. Maybe you've never met his mom. Maybe his sister hasn't been around. Maybe his cousins are there.
It's crazy, dude.
You see how they do things. They do things differently.
Yeah.
They call the remote a clicker.
Culture shock.
So it's familiar enough because hey, I got my guy here who invited me over, who I'm buddies with in class. I have the Chiefs' second stringers in. But then there's that kind of discomfort newness to it. Hey, they, they're shoes off house, and I'm not a shoes off house. Hey, this guy's calling the game?
Guess we're going to have to get used to it. 3 more weeks of this.
You kind of think that in your head too. You're like, you're having fun, but at the same time, you're kind of like, I'm glad that mom's picking me up at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, that is so true. When you're at somebody's house for too long, you're like, I kind of can't wait to go home. Like, I like our rules better.
Yeah.
Like, can I get in trouble at my own house? It's so crazy how much you miss your house sometimes. Like, God, I just want to go home. I wonder if that's just an us thing.
No, it's not.
Bro, I don't know. Sometimes I want to go home so bad. Like that feeling.
Yeah.
And you walk into your own house and you're just like, thank God, dude.
Yeah. Hey, you give mom a little extra hug that night. You remember what you're grateful for?
Hey, can I sleep in your room tonight?
That's what it's like, though. It's
waking up at your friend's house. Their loud older brother. Hey, mom! You're like, what was that?
He's here.
His door was just shut.
His door was just shut the entire time. I had no idea.
He's in high school. Like when you go to a friend's house that has so much of an older brother, you're like, this is like scary.
Yeah.
He drives.
Hey, just like C4, big scoop, big buckets of like C4 and all that shit just everywhere.
Yeah, the first time you went to an older dude's room, bro, it was like you're literally on Toy Story and you're that small and you're like, right. Just looking at like memorabilia, a Devil Ray's shrine. You're like, what?
Yeah. If
he has a PlayStation in here? Oh, if he walks in. Wouldn't be, dude. That's the scariest moment ever. I'm just picturing like my older cousin's room. Like it's the forbidden room. Like we never really went there too much, but his room had the coolest stuff. Waterbed, Tekken, Orlando Magic stuff. I was like, oh my God.
I had a risque poster of like Christina Aguilera.
Am I allowed in here? Because of that, you're like, I think I gotta go. Like I gotta say prayers at church.
Right. He has that. Are you gonna be allowed to have that? So that's this kind of house?
I haven't even seen that poster at Target. You remember
I haven't even seen that poster at FYE, For Your Entertainment.
I think that's the one at Spencer's. Does he get his posters at Spencer's? He's allowed to go in there?
Are you allowed to go in there? Yeah.
You've gone in there? Your friend's like, yeah. You're like, what? He didn't tell. What?
So that's what it's like when you flip on Colts, Pats, and Rakestraw and Venturi's on the call.
I'm all ears.
You're excited. You're happy that we're at this time and that it's happening. But at the same time, you're like, this is just a little different. I got some getting used to here I got to do.
Week 1 with the big dogs is just like so different. So official.
Yeah, week 1 with the big dogs is when you're going to Joe King's house.
Week 1 football is a serious thing. It's like marked on every guy's calendar this week 1. Like I got to watch for a little bit at least. Week 1.
It's kind of even getting like that for preseason. Like that's how desperate
a lot of hype.
I'm just so desperate for routine, man. Like football just brings such routine and just gets your internal clock just reset in the best way. I'm at this point. I like the absolute dog days. I am just crawling to the finish line to get to the point where I'm like, okay, we get back to where I'm like, all right, I'm eating really good Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday, piece of shit for football. I know what I'm doing Thursday night. I know I'm doing Friday night. I know I'm doing Saturday all day, Saturday night, Sunday. I know. I have it built in. The kids are back at school. Just it's boom, 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 boom. We got it. We're good.
Dude, what do you think about the Super Bowl being on Valentine's Day? Is that the most clubhouse day of all time? Clubhouse holiday?
It is, dude. Because
don't even need to say anything, dude.
Because you got from waking up till about 6 p.m. Well, you want to get your 4-hour long pregame shows in. So you got from waking up till about 3 p.m. Eastern to, hi, Petey, today is your day. You got that.
Hey, pregame show better than the game?
Oh, 100%. Pregame show for the Super Bowl is December 22nd.
It's the best, dude. Pregame show for the Super Bowl. Pregame show for anything. Because it's not over, babe. We're just getting started.
Why do you think that I like college game day and more than the actual big time games? A lot of times. And I'm not even locking in. I'm you with college game day. It's just on and it just feels good. And I'm kind of in and out. Very in and out, but it's on. It's on.
It's crazy on the West Coast time because it's like 4 a.m. and college game day is on. I've never seen the start of it. I'm like, oh my God, what'd I miss? But I'm like not watching it at the same time. But I'm like, they're already going? They're already going.
That'd be wild. I've never had that experience where, you wake up,
college
and you roll
kicking
over.
Off at 10 a.m.
You accidentally wake up, you just kind of like, and your TV's still on, and it's live college game day at 5:30 a.m. That's wild.
It's pretty dope though.
Good for you.
Those teams that kick off at noon, 9 a.m. They're already playing. I'm like, I can't wait. I'm more excited for college football.
Why?
I don't know. Just seems I just miss it more because I'm a Saturdays guy, dude. That's kind of why I always side to college football because it's just like it's the Christmas Eve of football. Like it's not over. So we still got another day. You know what I mean? Like it feels like the energy's better for college football Saturday. Just such a good setup for Sunday. You're just like, yes.
It really is perfect you said that because then Sunday morning rolls around. Rich Eisen and the crew on NFL Game Day. Howie Long and Terry Bradshaw on the NFL on Fox kickoff. That's Christmas morning where you're still hyped and you're opening the presents.
Mm-hmm.
Then once the games kick off, it's 4 p.m. on Christmas. It's over.
All of a sudden, Texans Browns is on your TV. You're like,
yeah. Hey, but then hype Sunday night
Monday?
game. Maybe your team's playing on Sunday night.
Hey, is it a thing?
CC Smile in there.
Is it a thing that the Cowboys always play on Sunday night? Is that like a thing that's like low key?
Oh yeah,
it is.
It's a thing that obviously they have all these primetime games, but I swear to God, week 1 every year is Cowboys Giants. Sunday Night Football.
Is it again? Is it this year too?
You better believe it.
Hold on. Teams that play the most on Sunday Night Football.
So the limit is that, well, it used to be the limit is you get max 5 primetime games. But the NFL is like, oh, why are we maxing ourselves on that? So we're going to put the Chiefs and the Cowboys and,
Dude, this is the craziest. Most frequent SNF teams. Just a picture of the Dallas Cowboys logo.
Yeah.
Next, Giants. After that, Packers. After that, Steelers.
Yep. And you know what they're doing, man? They're playing to the big audience.
Monday night. Top appearances, Cowboys. Who do you think's next? No, keep going. 2 more guesses. This is crazy, bro.
49ers?
No. Keep one more. Come on. You're not. I hope you get it, bro.
Jets?
Dolphins.
Oh, dang it. That glimpsed in my mind. I was like, I know I feel like I've watched them a lot when I was a kid. And then, yeah.
Team, third team with the most appearances?
Steelers.
Yeah. God, the Steelers, bro. No wonder they have so many fans. Teams that play the most at Sunday at 4 p.m.
The Denver Broncos.
It has to be, right? I wonder if has anyone ever Googled this?
The Denver Broncos and Arizona Cardinals, with the Broncos wearing the orange jerseys.
Cowboys, Chiefs, 49ers, Seahawks. Why is this so funny? Okay. Clubhouse research.
Most 1 p.m. kickoffs.
I can't
Browns.
wait. Dude, I know.
Jags.
Oh my God. This is like, why is this depressing? Panthers.
Not a Panthers fan.
Colts. Third most popular. Titans.
God. That's a matchup of every Sunday of our childhood.
Colts Titans 1 p.m. It's literally every Sunday. It's so crazy.
So you're going to see the Giants on Sunday Night Football with old CC and Mike the Rico coming up in here week 1, just under 4 weeks away. And our next guest, huge Giants fan. Played a huge Giants fan, Turtle and Entourage, and he is a huge Giants fan in real life as well. Let's get to him, huh? It's Jerry Ferrara.
JF.
All right, next up in the clubhouse, he is an actor, writer, producer, podcast host. You've seen him in movies like Think Like a Man, Think Like a Man 2, Lone Survivor, and Sully.
Mwah.
He also starred as Joe Proctor in Power, and most famously as Turtle in HBO's all-time hit series. And one of my top 2 favorite shows, Entourage. Now when he's not chasing his 3 sons, he hosts the show Throwbacks with another clubhouse favorite, Matt Leinart. It's Jerry Ferrara. Yeah.
Boys, I got to ask,
buddy.
Ben, real quick. I see the Cowboys here. Are you standing up right now to record
I'm standing up, yeah.
I just feel like it's such a Cowboy fan thing to be a standing podcast host. I don't know. It fits with the Cowboys. He just stands up.
I'm not a Cowboys fan. I'm not a Cowboys fan, I swear. I had to rock the Tony Romo after the whole incident, bro. It's just way too funny not to. I just saw the jersey on eBay and I was like, I got a cop.
Wait, guys, makes too much before we really get going, I'm an old man and I always joke around. My mom constantly sends me stuff on Instagram that's AI and she has no idea, right? She's so bummed. She's so bummed when I tell her, I'm like, Mom, that's AI. That's not a real person. But was Tony Romo really doing the QB drill in lockup? I saw that video. That was fake, right? I almost fell for it. I'm like, is he in lockup in a police parking lot doing the
hip Dak thing?
Yeah. Almost
he did stretch though. He did do some stretching. I don't know if he did any 3-step drop, but he did actually do some calisthenics. That's real, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, Romo's the only Cowboy I've ever really liked. And hopefully he bounces back from this. I don't know. This is usually a wrap after something like this.
Why'd you like Romo? What was it about him that you were down with?
I truly like the way he played. I like this story. Like, who the heck did you know anything about Tony Romo until he one day was just the Dallas Cowboys starting quarterback? Like, you heard, backup Anthony Romo or Antonio Romo, whatever his real name is. And then he just like appeared and he was awesome and he scrambled and he was big. And I'm a Giants fan. And those games, I always judge another player by how afraid of them I am as a fan, like when they have the ball. And Romo scared me as a Giants fan.
So as a diehard New York Knicks fan, we'll get into this a little bit. How do you feel about Tyrese Halliburton?
Listen,
the king of New York, the king of New York.
We talked a lot 2 years ago when we first had you on the pod, right during that Pacers run.
Yep.
Tyrese Halliburton scares the shit out of me. Absolutely one of those guys that just when he takes the shot that you don't want him to hit, you know it's going in. I think the Knicks ducked a serious bullet by the Pacers basically taking a bye year. And I fully that's why I've even telling people on Twitter, like, yes, okay, the Sixers, the Celtics, no one's talking about the Pacers again. And they're going to sneak up on everybody and just kamikaze people from the back. So, yes, I'm very afraid of your boy, Hallie.
Not a local pod, and I appreciate you saying that, because you were. I was trying not to be that fan and be like, hey, you guys won, but, it's just because we weren't there. But you always have been putting on, you're one of the few Knicks fans that takes an objective look and being like, okay, no, they've been a problem for us. And if all things are lined up for them, they probably still could be a problem down the road. But congrats to you and the Knicks. That's awesome. I'm very envious. Obviously, I wish I could have been walking in those shoes. How has it been, man? How has the come down been the last few months for you?
I finally now just stopped starting my day with a cup of coffee and the OG Anunoby tip-in. That was my routine. I would just start the morning, 6 a.m. The kids aren't up, fresh pot of coffee, and like, okay, let's queue up. Let's see which cut we have on Twitter today with what song. Maybe it's a Creed song with OG tipping it in. So I did that for a month straight. And it's so funny because now we're getting back into the season. My concern is, because this happened to me a little bit with the Giants, like the Giants have such a pass from me for being shitty all these last 10 years because of what they did in 07 and 11, right? But now, okay, that card has worn out. It's time to perform. I'm wondering, if the Knicks get first rounded, am I just going to be like, oh, well, what a bummer. On to next year. But hey, man, we had, how long does that propel me? Because it quieted all these demons inside.
I can weigh in, I think, a little bit on this. Ben, he's, his fandom is just, he doesn't really, he just kind of has it on in the background, right, Ben? Everywhere. You don't really, you're not really diehard about anything besides getting the guy who fucked up's jersey. That's what you're diehard about.
That is my passion, yeah.
Right,
I got Sanchez. I got a Sanchez back here too.
Yeah, Jerry, did you see that when he went viral for the Sanchez video?
Were you just rocking it out in the wild?
I just dressed up as Mark Sanchez for Halloween, and TMZ picked it up, and I was like, "Oh, okay, we're doing this. All right."
Well, not only did you dress up as Mark Sanchez, you bloodied your jersey like he got
that might have been it
from the incident.
So
leads, baby.
If you were old enough you would, if in 1994, you would have put on the OJ jersey, basically.
Oh my God.
Right? You wore the white Bills jersey, probably.
I can't believe I don't have that.
Don't give him ideas, dude.
The Sanchez, that's rough because that literally almost was like a murder. That was a full-on knife fight. That's one of the crazier stories.
Dude, and that happened in my backyard. Not in my little backyard, but he was doing the Colts. He was supposed to be doing the Colts game. And so he was in downtown Indianapolis.
That's right.
So the next day, all my, in the group chat, everybody's like, is Mark Sanchez almost die in India? What's going on? I was like, huh? And then
Ben's like, perfect opportunity to go on Fanatics and buy. What jersey? Was it Jets or did you get USC?
Yeah.
Jets.
Good. Yeah. JETS, baby. Pretty good price.
I'll send it to you after the whole clip. He's got the football and the blood and everything. But what I was going to say is I think I can weigh in on this a little bit, talking about your come down from the Knicks, because I'm a diehard Cubs fan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And so I went through this same thing. 2016, it was, you literally feel like heaven on earth all the way through Christmas, going into the top of 2017. This is just the best for defending champs. And then I gave him a grace period of about 2 years.
Okay.
I felt like 2017, I was like, we made it back to the NLCS, and I was like, dude, 3 straight years of the Cubs being 4 games away from the World Series. This is unbelievable. All right, we still got last year. This is great. 2018 came, started getting a little bit more frustrated and pissed off. And then by 2019, I was like, all right, we got to figure this out.
This team sucks. What's going on with this team?
Pretty much, man. Yeah, pretty much. And then I used to host a show with this older guy who has now passed on in Indy. And he was actually from Jersey. And he would always ask, he'd be like, I mean, you waited 100 years. How are you not? How people lived and died without seeing them. How can you be mad? And I'm like, dude, I don't know. It's just part of being a fan, right? Like you want to turn the page and you're so trained to get on to the next thing. So I think 2 years, Jerry, is kind of your number there with the Knicks.
And then I got my 7-year-old who reminds me way too much of myself because I swear I did not push this Knicks thing on him. If anything, I wanted the opposite. I'm like, don't go down this road of heartbreak and therapy because you love a team too much. It's actually really sad. Don't follow in Dad's footsteps. Yeah. But he just picked it up, and then we watched all the games, and he's really into cards and like memorization. So like you could just shout out a random Nick number, and he'll tell you. Like you go 55, he'll go, oh, Ariel Huckporty. Like he's like that kind of kid. So now like he'll just tell me, he'll look at me and be like, Dad, like this is kind of cool. Like the Knicks are the best team in the world, right? I'm like, you know what? You only know this version. He doesn't really know the heartbreak. So I look at that and I'm trying not to be bitter about that, but he only knows the Knicks as like this successful, unbelievable team that is never out of a game, even if they're down 30. And we just had very different experiences because I've cried for different reasons when I was his age.
Right. I know you were showing him like Latrell Sprewell dunks right when he was born. The first minute he opened his eyes, you were showing him.
It was the Starks dunk, actually, Ben. It was the Starks dunk.
You're like, I didn't brainwash him or anything.
And sorry, Joey, it was the Larry Johnson 4-point play. We can argue for days if that was still a foul or not. Yeah.
No. Yeah. That was so. Oh, I cried. I cried that night.
That was sick.
That's sick. Tough days. Jerry, we always start kind of by asking our guests. We take him back in the time machine. So I want Jerry Ferrara, 1997, spring of 97, bumping around on his way to school. What song you got playing in the car?
Oh, it was probably Biggie, Life After Death album back then. And I think that was still cassette tape. We were transitioning into the CD era, but cassettes were still the dominant thing in cars. And I had a very old car in 97. Definitely Nas for sure. My boys, we loved Mobb Deep as well. A lot of Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
It was my neighborhood was immersed in hip hop culture. Like my uncles, there was a lot of like Billy Joel and every road tripper like Brenda Renee, do you still go in stay? I'm like, okay.
Oh my God.
So I have a love for that kind of stuff, but for me in the Brooklyn in the 90s, it was all hip hop.
I mean, that was the time for Biggie in Brooklyn. So were you ever around that come up at all? Did you ever brush past Biggie on the sidewalk?
No, because I think he was passed by that. I don't remember the exact year he passed. I don't know if it was 96. Might have been 96. He got killed, and then his album Life After Death came out like right as he got killed. So that album lasted years in my neighborhood and a lot of other neighborhoods. So but that's what I was bumping in the car for sure. Maybe a little bit of Big L too as well.
What car did you have?
I had it was my mom's car. It wasn't my car. Yeah. The first thing I was driving was a Chevy. It was called a Chevy Celebrity. And check this out. The car was I think it was my grandfather's old car, and he gave it to my mom, and she bumped around in that. The horn didn't work. So some mechanic rigged like a doorbell on the dashboard.
Shut up.
You had to honk the horn. You had to reach. I always said if I crashed and died, I'm going to be dead with my finger on the horn like this. It was like a doorbell horn right above like the air conditioning vent. And then I was working since I was like 13 and some other things to make some dough. I bought a 1992 Thunderbird from my cousin. That Ford Thunderbird, which I totaled like a year and a half later. So,
dang!
Wow, man!
Doorbell horn.
The T-Bird.
Get out of my lane! Ding dong, ding dong. I can imagine.
The Thunderbird was amazing. The air conditioning didn't work, but other than that car was sick.
Did your friends give you shit about that? Because it's a classic, like, dude, hey, come on, and it's a little bitch ass horn. Or
yes, but you gotta understand, like some kids I grew up with, like their family had some money and they got like a nice little Lexus or whatever. And then, but most of the kids, you were just driving like your mom's car when she would let you, or
Same
whatever
here.
your dad had. Like, hey, take the wagon out. Like you just took whatever was available because, you know, driving in New York is such a privilege. So, and also I'd still think 17's even too young to be driving in New York. It's like 16 in the Midwest. Like that's where I am now. I'm like, wow, my kids are going to be driving at 16. New York 17 probably should be 18.
So when you're ringing that doorbell horn, what jersey were you wearing?
Okay. So shout outs to you, Ben, because not because of the Romo thing, but I obviously wore Knicks colors, Giants, all that. But I grew up in an era where like you just wore a jersey that you thought was dope. Like it did, like I had a Ricky Waters Eagles jersey.
Tough.
Big rival of the Giants, but that jersey was the white with the green. It was amazing. I had a Sean Kemp green. So I would probably be rocking in 97. It would probably be like the Sean Kemp with the matching hat backward
Good
or forward.
pick.
Yeah, that was probably my.
So you're a
outfit.
Jersey guy.
I was back then, and then I got away from it in my early 20s, and then when Entourage comes around, you know, it wasn't my idea to wear these jerseys. It came from Doug Ellen, and then it came all right back. So yeah.
So how many of those on Entourage were yours from your closet back in Brooklyn?
None. But so the whole jersey thing started, and it's gonna be a Steelers story for you, Joey. The whole thing started when I was auditioning for Entourage. The fear was once I got further along, and I still didn't get the part yet, but they knew they loved Kevin Dillon for Johnny Drama. What's not to love, right? I mean, as we see all years later.
Legend. So funny,
but we're all supposed to be in like high school together, but Kevin Dillon in real life is 15 years older than me. And I was 23 when I got cast. I looked like I was 20. And Kevin looked young too, but we easily looked 10 years apart. So Doug was like, come over. We're going to like, because the next day was like the big network test. He's like, don't shave. I could only grow a little scruff. And he's like, bring like a big baggy jersey. We're just going to try to make you look older, baggy jeans. And I had my nickname in my, football, like it wasn't high school football, but it was like a tackle football league, was the bus, because a little bowling ball. So I wore my Jerome Bettis jersey.
Ooh.
Doug was like, perfect. Yeah. Dude, I have pictures of like and on video, my final audition for Entourage, I'm in the Jerome Bettis jersey. I got to tell Jerome Bettis that like 2 years ago. So that was a highlight. But yeah, that was the only one that was mine.
White jersey or black?
Black jersey.
Nice.
And then all the jerseys.
Sorry. I got a block or italic font. The numbers.
What do you mean? The numbers like black?
The numbers, like you talk about the ones that like Cordell Stewart had, or the ones that Terry Bradshaw had.
Oh no, Cordell Stewart.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, go ahead,
jersey.
please.
So what would happen though? Then the jersey became a thing, and no, those aren't my jerseys. But every year when you go for your wardrobe fitting, right, they block out a whole day for each guy. Our wardrobe department would have all these amazing jerseys for me to choose from to wear.
My
and then
God, that's
the pilot. I wore the Bernard King jersey famously, and that was Doug Ellen's call. But I wore a throwback Bernard King's jersey in the pilot.
Well, that's one of my. I mean, God, yeah, you're just describing, especially for Ben. I mean,
God,
but
I want to see that
every dude's
rack.
dream. And I think that's probably what, I mean, like not a huge reason, but I feel like that when I first started watching Entourage, one of the reasons I was initially drawn to the character of Turtles, I was like, God, this dope fit that the guy's always has everything on. It's insane. And one of my favorite things that I tell, because people hit me up about the modern entourages that I do, and is the most recent one that I did, the sports book one last year.
Yes.
And I texted Jerry because I had to confirm. I was like, Ben, I had that makes you feel good. You said that about the Ricky Waters jersey, because I had that blue AI Sixers jersey.
Ooh,
and I was like, I want to pull this out for the Turtle character, but knowing his New York ties and backgrounds, I texted Jerry. I said, would he wear this, or would this be like a cardinal mortal sin for Turtle? And I think you said something like, as long as it's not probably like Knicks or Red Sox, or not Knicks, Mets or Red Sox.
Red Sox is a no. And I think AI gets a pass. Iverson is like a universal player that you could support and rock the jersey without being like a traitor, you know?
Right,
and
exactly.
Iverson's
Especially
enough
the
of a
blue.
legend.
Yo, can I get
if it was
take?
like an Embiid jersey? If it was an Embiid jersey, I'd be like, fuck no, don't wear. You can't wear an Embiid jersey. Turtle would get murdered in the street.
Right. Go ahead.
What's your take on the red Giants jerseys? Remember those from a little while ago?
I don't mind those for like a game. I don't love when we get the whole season of this alt jersey, and some of them are really great. I really want the Giants to stick with the old school helmets with the Giants on the helmet.
Yeah. Oh, New York Giants fans love that, and I'm so happy
about it. And the white with the blue, but with the red little almost like pinstriping in the blue. Like go back to the Phil Simms Giant jersey. I mean, I know it's very similar to a Bills jersey too, but go back to that. That was to me those were the best. But yeah, the red, like I said, for a game, cool, but let's not rock that for 4 straight games. I'm gonna go blind.
Well, how do you feel about why they can't ever match up the blue on the helmet with the blue with the jersey? Is it supposed to be that way, apparently?
It's a tricky thing when you get like a glossy helmet and you're trying to match it with a jersey. I don't think it's supposed to be that way.
Dude knows ball.
I don't think it's supposed to be that way.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like that in the 80s because that was just 80s technology. So now when they bring it back, they're just like, well, we could fix this, but we got to keep it like the
I will say, I'm not trying to gas you up even more, Joe, but I did 2 years ago, maybe 3, the Russell Wilson Steelers. I went to a Giants Steelers game in Pittsburgh because I'm pretty close to Pittsburgh. I'd never been to Pittsburgh. First of all, awesome, like downtown area for a game for where the Pirates are. But then getting into that stadium and like the yellow seats and just the way like it looks out, like this is a unbelievable home environment. You know, I've been to a lot of football games in that Steeler stadium and the crowd with the terrible towels. It was pretty dope, I gotta say.
Thank you. Yeah, I take a lot of pride in that. The terrible towel twirl to start the game when everybody in the stadium is doing it. Pretty magical stuff. I did want to ask you because I was just in Canton this past weekend doing stuff to cover Drew Brees getting into the Hall of Fame, and it was unbelievable. Have you ever been to the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's like 35 minutes from my house.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're in Ohio now, dude.
That's right.
We were talking about this past week, and we claimed it to be Area 51 because it's just so like the things that they were showing me in there, unbelievable. But I gotta hear your take. I gotta hear your case for Eli Manning being a Hall of Famer.
I mean, is this like a big debate still going on?
It's not a debate to me, but apparently the more I see online, I mean, it's 2 straight years he hasn't gotten in. What's going on?
So look, he's going to get in. If he doesn't get in, that to me is a travesty. Okay. I guess the case is as simple as this. Look, the regular season numbers, good, not great, but good. Like the checks out, the yardages, the touchdowns. Yes, the interceptions also stick out a lot. But in terms of like games played, durability, he's truly like one of the great Iron Man quarterbacks. Dude did not miss a game. You have a playoff run like he had, go look at the numbers. Okay. The dude went to a whole other level. He had like 15 touchdowns and 1 interception. He was averaging like 290 yards a game, just all on the road. So, okay, that's cute. You did it. You know, other guys have gotten hot at the right time. Joe Flacco, we've seen guys get hot at the right time, but then you do it again 3 years later and you beat twice the 2 of the more iconic teams of all time. I think that just ends the conversation, right? The Iron Man stuff mixed with the playoff record and the good enough regular season numbers. Which quarterback would you rather have? A guy who has 4,000 yards and 35 touchdowns and 10 interceptions in the regular season that gets bounced in the second round? Or the guy that when the playoffs start become the most dangerous quarterback in football? That to me is enough to get it done.
Clutch.
I absolutely agree. I stand on this table as well. My mom, she weirdly, like when Eli got drafted, just took an incredible liking to Eli Manning. So she kind of pseudo became a Giants fan. So I grew up through all of that time in 07 and 11 being like, yeah, Mom, want Eli to do well. So I totally agree. And also, sorry, he's got the Manning last name. I hate to say it. Like, it's just different. That plays a factor into it. That absolutely does. It's like being a Kennedy in politics. You know, it's like being I'm trying to think of a family lineage and acting. But you know what I'm saying? Like when you have that name and then you live up to that name and then some, that's different than just being Joey Molinaro playing football, getting into that. It's a different level that adds into it as well.
Yeah,
so
and you did it in New York, which like we've seen so many players crash and burn in New York and not just be able to handle that city. So yeah, I put an emphasis on playoffs. You know, I know, again, you look at the regular season numbers and you could certainly pick that apart of, you know, guy was never really like all pro. He's never in the MVP balloting, a lot of interceptions, inaccuracy. Also, Giant Stadium is always been a tough quarterback stadium. The wind, even like from the old stadium to the new stadium, was always funky. So not making that as an excuse, but I don't know. I put a lot more weight on the playoff numbers and the fact that he did it 2 times. To me,
for sure, you can't say Jackson Dart, Aaron Judge, or Jalen Brunson. What jersey is Turtle wearing in 2026?
I can't say Jackson, Eli, or who'd you say? Judge?
Jackson, Judge, or Jalen Brunson. Those 3 are off the table. What jersey is he popping in with?
Oh shit!
Can't be a throwback.
Oh, it's easy. Well, if it's not a throwback, it's Scatterboo. That's like the easiest call ever.
I was having easy.
Scatterboo. I might dress like I might go as Scatterboo for Halloween.
There it is.
And Scatterboo should go as you.
I think he is. I think he did last year. Did he
Did he
all
really?
Those pictures.
God,
but there's like a lot of pictures of him. My social media blew up. Nothing from what I did, but he went out one night and he still had like a Giants jersey on, which I thought was crazy. And he had like a chain, a blinged out chain with a hat backward, and like the beard was trimmed up perfectly. And it's like, oh, this dude looks like Turtle. And yeah, no, it's Scatterboo, 100%.
We have this. We've been doing this bit on this show the last few episodes because that backflip that he attempted to do and didn't land and Fanatics. And so we've had this bit where we just like Cam Scatterboo is the guy that, and we've come up with a bunch of different ones, like almost drowns your little brother on accident playing pool basketball. Ben, what were a few that you had, Ben?
God, gets in a fight after the like high school football game, like at his house, like hosting.
His dad hosts fights after their Friday night high school football games at his house. Throws tennis balls off the overpass at cars.
Oh yeah.
Shit like that. That's Cam.
I got one.
Yeah. Okay.
Scatterboo's the guy that like gets a bad cut that needs stitches. He's like, nah, bro, I'm good. Like just lets it bleed. Just lets it bleed. I'll glue it. I don't even know what that means. I heard someone say that. Someone was cut bad. My father-in-law's like, I don't need stitches. I'll glue it. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you're gonna glue it? Like, what does that even mean? You're gonna glue it?
Right. He's got like staph infection kind of, but he's just like,
I'm good, bro. I'm good. It's fine.
I'll walk it off.
We still gotta go out. We still gotta go out.
Gotta amputate his arm. I'm good.
I gotta actually real quick. Can I? I have a 2026 Entourage premise that I want to run by you.
Okay, I love these.
See what you think here. All right.
Okay.
So stay with me a little bit. I wrote it this morning. 2026 Entourage, the Knicks parade. All right. Here we go. Okay. Vince has been cast in Shrek 5. Turtle is a guest of Josh Hart's on the float and wants to bring Vince with him, but Ari is tasked with making sure Vince doesn't know about that because the execs on Shrek need Vince to do ADR retakes of his voiceovers that happen to be during the finals with pivotal scenes opposite of Mike Myers landing on the same day as the parade. Drama wants to come too, but isn't welcome because a podcast interview of him making fun of Jalen Brunson after he got traded to the Knicks has gone viral during the Knicks run, so they don't like him. Vince finds out, wants to go, leads Ari to be pissed at E for not doing his job and pleading with Vince to do the reshoots because if he skips, they said they're going to recast the role. This leads to Ari saying, quote, the only thing bigger and greener than that fat fuck ogre is the bag of money you'll be missing from not being in this movie. Vince goes to NYC anyways because, like Turtle said, quote, there's going to be like 10 Shreks. There's only one new Knicks title in the past 60 years. Drama finds himself in the crowd anyways, trying to do anything he can to get on the float. He comes close with Tyler Kolek before the cops stop him, and Kolek gets to go, but Drama has to stay in the crowd. Ari and E go to New York and show up at the parade to surprise Vince that one of E's old employees at Sbarro now works at an audio studio and can get Vince set up to do his reshoots remotely. Brunson gets up on stage to give his speech, and while thanking all of his haters and doubters, he sees Drama in the crowd, points him out, brings him up on stage, thanks him for the motivation that he gave him to lead to this title, hugs him, gets a massive crowd eruption, and Drama steps up to the mic with both arms in the air and shouts, "Victory!" to a million plus New Yorkers.
I was going to say, if you did not end that with victory, then I was going to say, buddy, you're never getting in the Writers Guild if you're not in there already. You have to put the button with the victory. I think we could actually shoot that right now. The only notes I would have is like...
notes. Give me some.
Well, no, because like I always had the notes of like, well, what do you mean he's going to do the voice recording remotely? Wasn't the whole point like he was getting together with Mike Myers? So maybe it was like, oh, Mike Myers missed his flight, so we could do it remote, which is very convenient for us, which that happened a lot of times.
Sure.
I think we could shoot that right now. That would 100%, if Entourage was on the air, I would tell you, write that as a spec. And even though Doug technically can't read Entourage specs, we're going to slip that to him because that should be an episode.
Oh, my God. Well, I mean, I could just retire. Now I'm clipping that. It's going on my social media. I'm pinning that. That's incredible. Those are just, I mean, and really, I got to say, as a side note, it really is. I enjoy doing those so much. And I hope that you guys take it as such a sign of respect because of how much I love the show and how much I love all those characters that I want it to still be existing like everybody else. And the fact that you guys aren't like, that would never happen. This guy's a hanger on or anything like that. It really means a lot.
No, dude, we love it. I've always sent them to around. Like I even think Dylan watched one, and Dylan's not the biggest phone guy in the world. So you never know. I think I was there when he got like his first iPhone. It was a very touching moment. We were trying to explain all the things.
It's like 2 years ago.
But yeah, no, the thing we love about it too is, we really created a world almost to a fault where people really believed or still think that not only are we those guys, and it's not even a typecasting thing. Typecasting is like, oh, no one thinks you could act differently. That's a whole different thing. They believe that it was real, and those were that's how we felt about it. That's why I always I don't laugh, but when everyone would get so uptight about the way these guys talked about women, and first of all, a couple of things. Number one, I lived through it. So I did see a lot of scenarios where women wanted to sleep with a very handsome movie star. I'm sorry. I saw it. Not saying it was even us. It wasn't. And I've seen flip side. I've seen a lot of good looking dudes try their best and shoot their shot with unbelievably beautiful female celebrities. So that, and also hey guys, just because these characters are doing these things, does that automatically mean that's our commentary? We think we should all live like this? We're showing you a world. And it just meant that we were doing our job good enough. It's we don't think that James Gandolfini actually thinks it's okay to kill people, but he's playing this mob boss, right? Yeah. We don't think in life, they're trying to get in their messages of how they think the world should run. And similarly, we don't think Earth Cafe has 35 women and 4 dudes, us, sitting at it. We're showing you a very heightened world of what it could be. So,
right.
Anyway, that means that what I love what you do is you're just being those characters in the world and you're giving them new circumstances. Because I always think, what the fuck would these guys be doing today? I always think about that.
Yeah. And I mean, I know everybody's talking about the reboot, and you guys on Throwbacks, you and Matt have talked with the whole, the fellas, and that's been a discussion, and everybody's kind of hot topic. I keep seeing the articles show up of, Jerry Ferrara, people saying a reboot. But my thing isn't so much about a reboot as I want to see a buddy comedy of Turtle and Drama.
Yes, dude. I think, look, the reboot stuff it's very flattering, but also I guess I do know how to do it. And I know Doug would probably know how to do it. I am of the belief that if you ever did something with Entourage today, you'd also have to lay in a younger generation, because I don't know about the generation. I don't even know what generation I am. I think Gen X, but I'm also like in that weird 4 years where like the end of Gen X and the beginning of millennial. So I'm like in those 4-year gaps. But I've studied that now because this Gen Z, folks, I'm talking to you out there, young people. I don't know what generation you guys are. Not only is Gen Z like saving the box office, right? But like I go to my nephew's high school graduation a month ago and like 300 seniors who are all bigger than me, by the way. I felt very small. They're like football players. And they're like mobbing me about Entourage. And I'm like, what the hell could you guys find interesting about a show that's 20 years old? And I kind of got into it with them and they made some very good points. One of the points was, and I found this interesting. One of the points from a kid was, you know, our nights are so predictable. Like we're all like, we know who's going to be there. We're talking the whole time. We know when we leave. Our parents are tracking us on Life 360 of where we're driving to and how fast we're going. And we get there and like, we all look at our phone, like, and like, we have fun. But like with Entourage, like you guys would like go out and like the crazy shit would happen. And it was like all because you couldn't find each other sometimes, you know, like the mystery of like, oh, maybe this person might be showing up at 9 o'clock and maybe they will. And if they did, great. And if they didn't, we'd have to find them. So I thought that was very interesting. And yeah, for some reason, I think the reboot talks will actually become really real if this generation continues to devour it, because I get flooded every day with these edits from people like 25 and under about Entourage, and it's stunning to me. I'm actually very surprised.
So sick.
Never thought it would happen.
I think it's that and just the boys, man. Like simple as that. It's just the bond of like being with the fellas all the time, going out, having those adventures. It's no matter what generation of guy you are, like that's just kind of the dream. You know? Yeah.
And there was this article written, I posted it on social about like Gen Z and what they're like. And one of the things that they said in the article, which I thought was also interesting, was like the Vince character was unapologetically an actor. Like I'm an actor, a movie star, it's what I do. If this doesn't work out, I guess I'll move back home and it's all good. I feel, and the article is making the point that these days, like you cannot be one thing. If you're one thing, you're leaving money on the table. Like you have to be a podcaster, you have to be a comedian, you have to write, you have to know how to video edit. You cannot just have this one lane of this is what I do and I do it really well, because you're essentially leaving money on the table.
Yeah.
Wow, we're getting deep. Sorry, I'll stop talking now.
This is great. Benny,
keep going.
What do you got? I got a few rapid fires, but I want to get to Benny.
I've just been looking at the background of where you are right now. What kind of what shoes are those? Are those Forces right there?
These are the Fukijamas, bro.
Let me see.
If you know the show, if you know Entourage, these are the holy grail of, and these are the actual ones that were in the episode.
Wow. Do you collect shoes? Like, what's your favorite pair?
I used to collect. I don't anymore because I have kids and 3 colleges to pay for. And I'm like, gosh, I really spend $1,000 on shoes. That's stupid. But I do have a collection from and I still have some stuff like, stuff I love. I have like the Kobe pack, the Jordan Kobe pack they made when he was retiring. So it's like the Jordan 3s in Laker colors and the 8s in Laker colors. Love those. I have the baby blue Air Force ones too from the show. I think they made like 500 of those. Those are really cool. But yeah, I have like original 88s, like the cement Jordans from the dunk contest in 88. I'm a Jordan guy.
Yeah.
Even though Turtle was very Air Force One, someone one day came up to me back in the day when we were shooting and was like, oh yeah, Air Force Ones. That makes sense because that's like the fat guy shoe. And I went, what? What do you mean? This is like 2006. Like they're Air Force Ones. It's like, yeah, little chubby guys like you wear Air Force Ones. I was like, you fuckface.
Love a backhanded compliment. I
never even heard of that back then. I didn't know that. And it might not even be true. He might have been trolling. So I don't have as much Air Force Ones, but I'm heavy Jordans. Love Air Max too, which is graduated into like the dad shoe for me. And then I even like, I guess the only thing I've been collecting is I've gone back and bought some reissues and some originals of like, they used to make these awesome like tennis player shoes. Like Michael Chang famously had the Reebok Pump, and the pump was actually like a fuzzy tennis ball. It was so dope.
Yeah.
And like Andre Agassi had the Tech Air. Like those were, I have those. Those are unbelievable. And then the best pump of all time is David Robinson. Do you know about the David Robinson pumps?
I think I was a little too young.
But go look them up. First of all, they went up they go up to like your calf. They're super high. And like one of the first shoes that really used like that yellowy neon green color, and then it had like the pump on the side. Or you could put in like this air pump to the back. It was crazy.
So sick.
Pump phase, man. Whole pump era back then.
D Brown.
Austin Powers.
Really the Austin Powers. I swear it's not mine. It's not mine.
Jerry, I got a few just because I'd be remiss if I didn't ask some Entourage kind of rapid fire here just for the audience. And just as a fan myself. So just a handful. Let's see. Well, actually, this is just about your career. I want to know role you were close to getting that you wanted to have that went on to be like boom, or if there, I don't know if there is one, but I know when you were talking on some interviews I watched where you're like, like a bunch of the dudes who auditioned for E and Turtle, and they went on to do other things, but you just never would have known. Were there any like that for you?
Yes. What? Oh man. Well, the one that I really wanted, and I ended up getting like a second place award. I went hard after one of the main roles in Lone Survivor, which I was in that movie in a smaller role, but I was like doing everything I could to Emile Hirsch's part, and Emile Hirsch crushed that part, and he was awesome. But that was like the part back. I remember when that was going on, everybody wanted to be in that movie. It's Pete Berg, it's Wahlberg, and I went. I mean, I Pete Berg has become a friend of mine over the years, but and he was nice enough to put me in the movie still. But that one hurt. I don't have a ton of those. Like, oh man, if that one would have went my way. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I feel like I was talking about one the other day that was like the role that everybody wanted, and I went in on it, but keep going if it comes, because I'm supposed to be rapid fire. If it sparks, I'll. No,
it's just it's just kind of just some last quick ones I wanted to get in.
Moneyball. Oh,
for no way,
Jonah Hill's part in Moneyball, way before Jonah was even thought of. The movie even had a different director at that time. It might have been like Soderbergh. I was like auditioning, and that was like the dream part. Moneyball for sure.
Did you get to read with Brad Pitt?
No, I didn't read with Brad Pitt, but I read for the director. I think they changed directors obviously before that, but like I was in the mix, and then the movie kind of died. And then when it came back to life, Jonah Hill was already like, and he got an Oscar nomination. So clearly they made the right choice. That was the one we were talking about, Moneyball. That's the role every kind of guy like me wanted, that role.
Okay, cameo in Entourage that you or the crew wanted, but you just couldn't get.
I know we always tried to get Michael Jordan. That was not, but also Doug went as far as to write it in the script, like the 50 Cent cameo, which has become one of the more famous memes of all time, which at the time there was no memes, so we didn't know, but him laughing at me and pulling away.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. He's doing that to me, but that was written initially for Kobe. But it was in season. It was like May. So his team was like, no, Kobe doesn't need, we don't even talk to him about this stuff in May. The playoffs are starting, you assholes. So, but I think Kobe was always one. And we had a few interactions with him over the years when we would shoot at Staples Center. But that one didn't work out. But we pretty much in the end, we were getting everyone we really wanted.
That's for sure. Cool.
Okay. Now, last one. What is an entourage that you'd want to be in real life? Whose entourage would you really want to be in real life?
Trying to think now, because I really think, I mean, if it's for like a day, if I could just like pop in for a little bit, I think it would be Cam Scadabo to see what was going on, you know? But here's the thing, like, I think he's got this reputation too of like, but like, I think the dude is way more like, he streams video games and practices football. I think he's way more, football is life than anything else.
He just has like 6 monsters and 3 bags of candy while he's streaming.
It would be fun too to like roll with the Jokic brothers for a little bit just to see like those dudes. Like, you ever see the Jokic? Like, like those dudes, they come out of the crowd if their brother has beef on the court, and they're like, what? They're all 6'11", 300 pounds. Roll with the Jokic boys for a night.
It's a good pick.
Dude, I could just talk to you all day about all this sort of stuff. I can't thank you enough for hopping on with us. And I want to know real quick here before we hop off, just kind of you and Matty Leinart, man, you the throwbacks. You guys got it rolling. Tell the clubhouse here all about throwbacks and what you guys got coming up.
Yeah, when we launched throwbacks, we were gonna end up talking a little more sports, and now we've kind of gone sports, pop culture, and nostalgia. But that's the thing with Leinart. It hit me when we first started getting to know each other. First of all, it was really cool because I did not know him before we did the show. Even though we were in LA at a very similar time,
kind of hard to
arguably
believe, yeah.
Peaking at very young ages, and maybe that was, maybe we peaked then, But he's winning Heisman's, and I'm doing Entourage, and I remember going to clubs, even not that I would go out a ton, but it's like, oh yeah, all the USC guys are over there. You'd look over and it'd be like fucking Leinart and linemen and just a whole bunch of giant people. Lendale White, obviously Reggie Bush. So yeah, as we got going and we found that we start getting these great guests, and I really like getting into it with the guests about what life was like before they did the thing that we all know they did.
Yeah.
And that's what we've slowly become, But then we like to find things that are going on now, like you when you were doing the Entourage stuff and the page. That's why we grabbed you early. We're like, this kid's going places. Let's get him on.
Thanks, buddy.
Ben, you gotta come on and talk Tony Romo and Mark Sanchez and OJ.
Let's go.
All right, let me end. I'm gonna end with a question for you though, Ben.
What's up?
What's been your favorite troubled athlete jersey? Is it the Sanchez one? I got to go watch this clip. I haven't seen it yet.
Sanchez, pretty iconic. I mean,
got a lot of run, Jerry. Got a lot of run.
Like when TMZ picks something up, like you did something. And I think my favorite part was they were like, I was kind of in hot water a little bit, and they were like, "Do you have anything to say like to the media about like what you did and what you put on the internet?" And I was just like,
"See, I don't even know what you did. I got to see what you did."
I just dressed up as Mark Sanchez for Halloween. I was like, I mean, this is just and they're like, "Do you have anything to say?" And I was just like, "I don't know. Go Jets!" Like that's just
They quoted him. They quoted that too.
It's got to be the best one. But
now, what do you do if it MetLife Stadium, the Jets put that on the Jumbotron and just going, I don't know, just go Jets and the crowd. Don't get into trouble, Ben. I mean, yes, it's good to be on TMZ, but sometimes that means that they're watching you, bro. Be careful.
Right. When you said did something, it doesn't mean you did something good. It just means you did something. But hey, Elton John wrote it, man. Elton and Benny and the Jets. There we go.
Hey, there you go.
It's tailor made. Jerry, we've kept you far too long. I know you're dead.
Yo, Jerry. One more thing. Hey, before you go, we ask everybody, what's your favorite Pop-Tart and why?
Oh, the favorite Pop-Tart of all time, and for some reason it got like discontinued. Was like the vanilla. Like the vanilla frosting on the top, and then inside was also vanilla, and it kind of had like a chocolate border. Like when I was a kid, you're looking at me like, which one is that? Yeah. I'm telling you,
remember this, yo?
Because I'm older than you. I think this was like early 90s. There was a vanilla Pop-Tart with vanilla inside as well. And the border was like kind of like chocolatey, and it was the best Pop-Tart. But then I used to rock on the s'mores Pop-Tart a lot. I was a big s'mores Pop-Tart guy.
You heating those up, or you just eating them out of the packet?
I go right out of the packet, bro. Heat up like that. Who has time for that? Who has time for all that nonsense?
That's what Kyle Long said too. Jerry, thanks so much, dog. We love you. Obviously, such huge fans, and can't wait to see what you and Matt got cooking for football season with throwbacks, man. Everybody go check that out. Jerry Ferrara, thanks, buddy.
Appreciate you guys.
My dog.
JF. So, Clubhouse. True homie.
It's a guy you want to hang out with.
But that Pop-Tart. Did he make that up?
You must have just skipped our generation.
But how?
I wish I wouldn't have.
This isn't a Pop-Tart podcast. We would never know. Vanilla Pop-Tart with chocolate sides? I feel like this is some like New York street vendor.
But also, I'm thinking, did he get it mixed up with cookies and cream?
Chocolate vanilla cream is a thing.
Wow.
I think this is what he's talking about, actually. Hold on. Let me pull up this pic.
Chocolate vanilla cream. That does sound like an absolute dream. And I remember Me and my uncles used to always, you remember when Pop-Tarts had the break off, almost like Kit Kats? I forget what they were called, but they were
sticks.
The bar form, the sticks, yeah. There was like a cookies and cream one that was the chocolate base with the white icing in the middle, or white filling and white icing. Ooh.
Was this what I think this is what he's talking about. This is insane.
That looks incredibly delicious.
Vanilla cream.
Hell yeah, let us know what you think. Discord, on YouTube comments, Instagram, JF, a real one for sure. Got to get him out to Indy. He's a Midwest guy. He's in Ohio. Got to do more with JF. He's the man. Got to do more. But there he is. All right. teamnewsguys@gmail.com. Got a few here. Let's get out to the emails. How about from our friend Jared? Haven't heard from him in a while. Appreciate you. Hall of Fame missing bust. Hey, Benny and Joy. Been listening for a couple years now. I'm currently listening to the pod where Joey was at the Hall of Fame in Canton. P.S. It's basically in my backyard. I'm from Akron. Anyways, when Joey was talking about his trip, it reminded me of a story I was told while I was at work. A lady who I was helping did the driving of the players during the actual Hall of Fame ceremony, and a couple years back, the bust of O.J. Simpson was stolen from the museum, and she actually found the bust ditched on the side of the highway. I didn't believe her at first, but she had the pictures to prove it. Just wanted to write you guys and share this wild and funny story. I appreciate that, Jared. I do. OJ, huh? Yeah, that was next week. Ben will have the OJ jersey on, as we talked about there with Jerry.
How do I not have that?
That was wild. I can't remember if I talked about that. I guess I did last week, but yeah, class of '85, OJ Simpson staring right at me. Okay,
stole the bust.
That had to have been an employee then. I mean, like, that place is on lockdown.
Inside job, bro. It's Area 51. You can't get in there.
Right.
You get shot and killed if you walk into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. After hours?
Yeah. No way, man. Hey, not gonna lie though. I did want to take one.
Like which one?
I don't know, just like Bill Cowher. Which Hall of Fame bus are you stealing?
I gotta
Clubhouse question of the week.
I know there's one. There's one in my head. I don't know why my head like immediately went to Jeff Garcia. He's not even in it.
No. He's in our Hall of Fame though. Clubhouse Hall of Fame bus, Jeff Garcia for sure.
17 cop cars surrounding you outside of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Hand it over! I don't have anything. We can see it. You're just holding Kurt Warner's NFL Pro Football Hall of Fame bust. No! Starts crying. Dude, what if we Clubhouse SWAT team? We like rappel down into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. What are we stealing, dude?
Oh my God. I mean, that's the thing is the bus, dude. Like that would be, you have to. Like they have all those knickknacks and stuff like I mentioned last week. Like, yeah, it's cool. But dude, imagine having Randy Moss bust in your house.
We just gotta rename that, but yeah.
I know.
We just gotta rename that. I mean, we haven't renamed that. John Lynch on your fireplace mantle.
Right, man.
I don't know. I'd walk out of there like, hey, I didn't take anything. Cops patting you down. You're good. Get out of here. Brett Favre's single strap chin strap in my pocket.
Yeah, that's way more realistic, I'd say. But I don't, you know what? Here's an idea for you, Pro Football Hall of Fame. How have you not done this already? Maybe you have. How have you not made sellable
Gotta rename them. Gotta rename it. I mean, 2026.
But seriously, how have they not made little miniature versions that you can buy of your favorite Pro Football Hall of Famers that you can then go put in your man cave, your collection, at your house,
so true.
On your mantle, on your windowsill?
A Ricky Williams? Wait, is he in it? No, he's not in it. Is he in it? And Ed Reed?
So. Yeah. What are we talking about, man? I would have so many of those. Every Steeler I would have. And Ben would have all the ones like OJ. And it'd be perfect.
Oh my gosh. All the guys that got in trouble.
OJ, T.O.
Dude, interior designing.
Let's go to Zach. Mel's best available hot lunches. Hello, gentlemen. Long-time listener, long-time emailer. One thing I've learned from this podcast is we've all had the same childhood, so hopefully you guys are experiencing this as well. I vividly remember each month the hot lunch meal schedule being put up on your fridge at home, so you knew what was being served every day at school. Square pizza that fit perfectly to the tray, just a plain chicken patty on a bun, the classic Thanksgiving lunch served on a Wednesday before Thanksgiving. All great. Any others high on your list? Smack my ass with the milk carton I drank during morning snack after I had to choose from skim, 2% or chocolate on my way into the classroom in the morning. Sent for my Sony Ericsson Walkman slider.
Crispy phone. Yo, was it only like a handful of schools that didn't have milk cartons? We just had the milk bags. You remember that? How crazy that was? No cartons this year.
Bags,
you don't remember that? Shut up. There were juice bags, milk bags. I was like, it was blowing my mind as a kid. Everybody get their hot lunch, red bag of juice. And if you didn't like cover the end of the straw, crazy. Maybe it was a dream I had, but
I love the carton.
Dude, I gotta write that down. Those milk bags were just absolutely insane.
The carton was classic. I mean, it was
great. It almost felt like
pure lunch.
You started drinking the actual carton too, like where your mouth goes. Like we probably ate like at least a full carton. A
lot of microfibers in there or whatever, micro glasses from the residual from the moisture on your lips and your mouth, and then you look down and it's all soggy.
Mm-hmm. I've eaten about one milk carton in my day.
I remember changing the game up when I got older, because I always had chocolate milk when I was younger. But then, I was like, man, chocolate milk with these hot lunches, nacho bar or something, doesn't really work. Hit the OJ carton.
They had that?
Ice cold Prairie Farms orange juice.
Orange milk would be that'd be good.
Well, I say that because the carton was sick, orange. Dude. It was an alt carton. It was orange juice.
Uniform carton.
Bro, it was orange juice, but the color of it was black.
Oh, nuh-uh.
Yeah. And then I think the cow was still there, but the cow was orange or kind of like a red. So you're looking at it because the chocolate milk, obviously, the panels are all brown and the cow is brown. And for the white milk, it's like that as well. Maybe a blue. It was blue probably. But the orange juice, I'm like, damn, they really wilded out here, man. They just want to go orange. Ours had the black panels with the orange cow or the red cow. I was like, orange juice, let's go.
Like in the like juice box? Juice box.
Yep.
Juice box.
Oh, make my juice box. That was what. Nope. It was Prairie Farms.
I don't know.
But Prairie Farms, and that was part of what drew me to it. It was like, what is going on here? Mm-hmm. And then it was probably one of those days where they had nacho bar or turkey Manhattan or something going for hot lunch. I was like, I can't do chocolate milk with that. That just doesn't jive. So I switched to an ice cold orange juice. Life's never the same.
Did they have strawberry milk as an option? They did? Who are the freaks getting strawberry milk?
Yeah.
Weird girl that's always late. Has short hair. I'm like, we're in first grade. Why do you have short hair?
Kid who read a lot. Big reader. Strawberry milk. All right. No, big reader was just plain milk.
Big reader. God, there were so many kids that were big readers. I was so jealous of them sometimes because I'm like, how do you have the time, bro?
Just don't got it in me. Yeah.
You read that? Oh my God. Like when and where? I was jealous of the smart kids. I was just like, I'll never be that. So
I know.
Insane.
Dude, hot lunches though, yeah. Hot lunch. That was everything. Yeah, you used to remember the days too. Like I remember penne pasta was Thursdays. Oh,
is that like high school?
I think that was grade school in my mind. No, Turkey Manhattan was Thursdays because I always remember a TNT turkey is like Turkey Thursdays, Turkey Manhattan.
We had that in grade school.
Yeah,
I wasn't a hot lunch guy, so I don't know about this life.
Yeah, you were Amy had you bringing brown bagging it.
Yeah,
but
peanut butter
Turkey
and jelly
Manhattan,
carrots,
bro. Oh my god,
I had it a few times.
Nice piece of bread, a dollop, that perfect circle, dollop of mashed potatoes, brown gravy, hot brown gravy with turkey pieces in it on top of it. Ooh!
Rich big kid getting 2 of those.
Yeah.
Double lunch. I was like, you should.
Double Turkey Manhattan. I was like, damn, Milto. All right.
I mean, it is smart. It is smart to get the kid, like the big kid, 2 lunches. Like, let him get big. What are we doing?
Nah,
should be unlimited.
Milto was bringing the fancy ass, bring your lunch, chef devour meal. And his take your, it wasn't even a brown bag. He had the fancy lunchbox. He was that
like a silver tray.
Fancy lunchbox, bringing it that had leftover Pizza King and 2 whole bags of goldfish and whatever the sickest double-decker oatmeal cream pie. Like, wow, all right.
What a life.
David Heckman was getting the double Turkey Manhattan.
Good for them, though.
Yeah.
2 lunches at school. I loved it when big dudes would do that in high school. I was like, you should, bro. Let's go. Pull around, 68.
Mm-hmm.
Set the edge, bro.
Yeah, man. You got to get these calories. You got to have so many calories, man. You got to keep
especially in the off season.
Keep that weight up. Turkey Manhattan, nacho bar, chicken fries,
chicken poppers was a big deal. Chicken poppers was a big deal. I remember that. Chicken fries in high school. I mean, these were just things I would like see because I'd be starving and I'd be like, oh my God. But I messed around. Wait, Turkey Manhattan, country fried steak in high school.
Country fried steak.
Big deal.
My God.
Big deal. Actually, for our banquet for football, we didn't have we didn't have food catered in. We just had country fried steak from our cafeteria. And we're all like, yeah. Like we didn't need anything special. We were just like, yeah, hot lunch for our football banquet. It's perfect.
It's just nothing better. You're so hungry, dude.
Everybody was ready for it.
I don't think I've ever been more hungry than waiting for hot lunch when you're in school.
I
you
think
remember
you're
how
right.
hungry you would get at school?
Unreal. I was like, am I this thin right now? Like my stomach is this big. Like it was just crazy how hungry I was.
And I would do anything to just get my hands on, dude. If it was in like third period or like passing period or something, and you're just like, somebody has something, a bag of
Uncrustable.
Gushers. You're just like, dude, come on.
Yeah, you were starving. And then sometimes that first lunch period was at like, I'm like, is it 9:55 a.m. and there's already lunch happening? Like, this is really early.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the first lunch. I'm like, lunch at 8:50 a.m. Okay.
Not a
but
reminiscent
still
pod.
So hungry.
Not a school pod, but yeah, when you get your schedule and everybody be posting that shit and you'd have to try to line up who you got and what. Dude, my lunch is going to be so lame this year. Fuck.
I never did that. I was just like, you know what I mean?
You just showed up?
Yeah, let the gods decide. I was like, I'm not trying to see who's in it. I'm not trying to like make any like preconceived, oh, if she sits in this class, like maybe I'll sit. But I was just like, let's let it play, baby. I walk in, surprise, like this person's in my class. Like I never like formulated the equation. I was just like, whatever. Because like you can't change it. So it's like, let it ride. And also, I probably didn't know how to access the schedule or something. I was, you know what I mean? I was probably just like, all right.
I just remember that was like that was your first schedule release. Yeah, the NFL does a huge primetime show where they release all the schedules and they roll out the videos, and you're like, I think there's a real shot we could go 11-5.
Mm-hmm.
That was your first one. When you would get that night when the schedules would come out and everybody would run to Facebook and everybody would the status just boom. Sophia's schedule, first semester schedule, Jordan's first semester schedule, Brian's first semester schedule, and you're just like going through and you're trying to like, all right, yeah, all right.
Yeah. I think I hated school. I hated school, so I was like, I don't even want to like post about school.
I hated it too, but it was just like, okay, this is happening, and I'm trying to make the positives out of like, what can I grasp here and have something to be like, oh yeah, like Sigmy and Clint got fourth period together. Nice. That's going to be a bright moment in the day. Like me, Clint, and C Hart got fourth period together. Oh my God.
Yeah. I kind of liked walking in and just like seeing your homie that like is like not like your top 5, but he's like number 6, and you're like, oh no way. And he said by me, it's like, this is crazy. Or it's like a dude like in a grade above you that you're like, you like always makes you laugh on the football team or something, and you like don't really like, you wouldn't have texted him or anything, but you're just like, oh hey, Kyle McCoy's in here. Everything he says is a banger. I was like, I cannot wait for history.
Man, yeah, Kyle McCoy. Funny, dude.
So funny. Yeah. Everything. I was like, I can't even be in class with you, bro.
Yeah. He was my uncle's roommate in college.
Yo,
funny.
Top 2 funniest guys right there.
But yeah, you start doing like, you start doing like get on Photoshop and having like they would when like free agents sign, you know? First look. Mm-hmm. Joey, Clint, and C Hart in fourth period history.
Yeah.
Getting hype a little bit.
Make a flyer. Make a flyer for your class with your boys in it. Econ fourth period. Just you and 3 of your homies. And like the host in the corners, like the teacher. He's like, Mr. Keller. Featuring. Oh, that'd be hard. A flyer for your fourth period econ class. Headliners, just like it's a hot girl in there. Oh, had to make it horny.
Econ fourth period featuring Benny. Benny, Joe Polizzi featuring Mr. Hauser and the headliner, Hannah Kern.
Oh, I'd be like, I'm trying to be in that class. Hey, post it up outside the door of the room, like all over. I'd be like, damn, hey, what is that? That's fourth period? I'm trying to go. How much are tickets?
Featuring Weed Kid. Oh. He's got like an Elmo hoodie with the hood up, kind of like
Cookie Monster hat. Hey, a deep fried picture of him. He's like
damn, I can't wait for school to start.
Weed Kid's gonna be there.
Dude, the teacher in the corner, just the little circle head.
So fried. Somebody please make a flyer. Some high school kid listen to this.
That's too good. That's awesome.
O lineman friend featuring O lineman friend.
Hey, it's him like
host.
He's in
cold open.
He's in baggy ass white Jordan shorts, cut off, and he's in a 3-point stance, but the picture's taken from behind, and he's looking back, and you just see the stretch marks on the back of his arm.
Dip can in his mouth. Just zen right there.
Now we're talking school, man. Now everybody wants to go to school.
Yeah, I'm going. hot transfer guy, special guest, hot transfer guy. You're like, what?
Oh, man.
No way. He's from Carmel.
Jordan Donica's going to be in that class? Okay. All right. All right, let's wrap up here with Brian.
Special guest, dude. Girl you can cheat off of and she doesn't care. No way!
Brian says, Monty Balls Zach Ertz. Yo, dudes. Down to Sports and Fantasy Podcast, but I just had to drop my homie's new clubhouse member, legendary fantasy football team name in the subject line. Made it even better that he and Monty Ball on his bench with a pulled groin and Zach Ertz on his team putting up 2 points. Time to get a clubhouse fantasy league going and tell Benny to get over it and spend 5 minutes a week setting his lineup. We can do a sick golf style scoring setup where the lowest score each week wins, but if one of your players scores 0, it's plus 5 points. We could also make a winner's trophy with some clubhouse references on it. Maybe Coach P's face with a Howie Long flat top. And it says, station know about this on it. Slap my ass with a sticky IHOP pancake while I say, we want the ball and we're going to score, just like Matt Hasselbeck at the overtime coin toss of the 0-3 playoffs before immediately throwing a game-ending pick 6. Cheers, Brian. Hey, just keep an eye out, keep looking for some Matt Hasselbeck highlights, keep him top of mind,
Next guest?
Just laying that out there.
Manifesting guests. Clubhouse station manifestation.
Manifestation.
Manifestation. Know about this?
Manifestation. Dante Culpepper.
Manifestation period. Every podcast we just say like the guys that we wanted to come on. Dante Culpepper. Dante Culpepper. Dante Culpepper. DC. DC. DC.
Manifestation. The cross-eyed guy from Waterboy.
Oh. Cross-eyed guy from Waterboy. Cross-eyed guy from Waterboy. Cross-eyed guy from Waterboy.
Yeah. Benny joining a fantasy league. Man.
I've done it, bro. I've done it. Did it
Tough
with the guys
sell.
in my history class when I was a sophomore and they were juniors. They bullied me into it. Didn't play one game.
You know what I think could be fun? I think my dad has mentioned this as much, though. It's like if me and Ben were the commissioners of a clubhouse fantasy league, but we didn't play in it. But like there's some tie there. Like we'd be a part of it. Maybe it's a separate chat on the Discord channel.
It does need to be like we should have one, though, because I think all the Discord guys play fantasy football. Probably. Yeah. So it's not right that we don't have one. Like we got to have one. But I don't know how to do it or what to do. But I would like to see what they're talking about.
For sure. And it could become part of the show every week. A little mini update and whatnot. But
dude, the winner comes on for an interview. I don't know. I'm just saying stuff, but
yeah, something like that.
I don't know. It doesn't need to be that, but like, we send them a terrible towel.
We could pin it to where like we pin it against each other. Like you're AFC you're AFC. I'm NFC. And like I have 6 of the teams and then you have 6 of the teams. See, this is all things that I don't know how to set that up.
I don't know how to do
ESPN style
anything.
Fantasy bracket. Like I have David Heckman he's the commissioner for my league and he will always be the commissioner. And I just put it in his hands. I know it's going to be taken care of.
That's
but like
great.
me or you, we don't have that.
Dude, what's the best fantasy football like home base? I don't even know how to say it. Is it ESPN? You know how there's like a billion?
I have no idea, dude. I think everybody's just biased to what they do and have done.
Because I swear like Yahoo still has one. And I'm like, who is playing Yahoo fantasy football? Like why? How is that even?
CBS. I've been on ESPN just because, again, that's just what it got started on 8 years ago and what I've been on.
Yeah. All right, cool. I was just wondering. Like, I can't believe there's not like one. I can't believe it. Or like DraftKings. Like, are people doing that?
They even do. Yeah, I think
they have to.
Sure.
I thought they were like the top dog. FanDuel, dude, DraftKings. Oh my God, those two.
So we're counting down.
DraftKings NFC, FanDuel AFC. Really?
DraftKings, I don't know, something about the orange and the green throws me a little Miami Dolphins vibe. I feel like DraftKings is a little bit more like beachy for some reason.
They have a crown.
They have a crown, right? Like you're going to like, Club Med or whatever the hell in South Beach after you go to the Dolphins game with DraftKings. And then FanDuel is, you're at Ford Field and
kind of basic.
Making your way to the monsters of the Midway. And
yeah.
Interesting one. I'd love to hear Clubhouse's thoughts in the YouTube comments on Discord. It's probably already been in there, dude. Sometimes I'll open up Discord chat and there'll be like 18 AFC NFCs that I've like missed that people have just rattled off right there.
Yeah. Discord's just on my computer screen all day. Like it's just there. Like I just have to. It is.
It's a real comfort. And more people are joining it, so you should as well. But yeah, that's something to keep in mind there, Brian. Thanks for sharing. Love to do the names that Clubhouse would come up with for their team
that's
names.
A big reason why we should have it.
That would be all time. So we're coming down to the wire a little bit there, but something to really, if there's feedback from this week and people are like, yeah, I would be in, I would want to do it or whatever, come up with cool ideas, then maybe we'll set something up there.
Station.
Anything else, Coach? I got some Chipotle waiting for me here late night.
What'd you get?
You'd be proud of me.
Really? Okay.
I mean, we'll see. Get a little white rice, double chicken.
Bowl or burrito?
Bowl.
Okay.
White rice, double chicken, black beans, hot salsa.
Pretty good. A lot of frills, pretty NFC type of bowl there.
Yeah. So it's not just the bowl of dog food that you post, but it's
kind of close.
It's better than ordering a Big Mac on a Sunday night to start you off. So.
Hot sauce on there. I love you, burpee boy.
Yeah. Ooh. Hey, I got the Pepsi on the bedside table. I'm going to be fine. All right. Well, good deal. teamtheseguys@gmail.com. Thanks to Jerry for hopping on. Really fun show. Really great episode. We'll just keep building this thing, man. That's all we can do. Just show up every single day. Just keep building this thing.
Put your hard hats on. Bring your lunch pail. Let's get to work.
Cool. Bring it up. TeamTheseGuys@gmail.com. These guys LOL on Instagram. These guys LOL on YouTube. And yeah, we'll talk to you next week with more good shit.
Yes, sir. These guys. Susie Colbert. ESPN.
Hannah Storm, not a local pod.
Station, know about
These
that?
guys.